lights and shadows creeping slow. Welcome to the purple show. Ash on my jeans, dreams drip like resin. Clock says 4, but time ain't present. Mind in the fog, talking with ghosts. Soul got weight like I'm wearing a coat. Vinyl spinning, crackling the beat. I hear the blues playing under my seat. Silence in the fridge, hum rhythm in the breeze. I exhale peace with a cough and a weep.
Ooh, let it fade away. We don't talk, we just float today. Hold me in the smoke, don't let me slip. Stay here in this melody.
It's a purple couch, daydream, slow motion vibe. Everything's heavy, but I'm learning to glide. Talk slow, move slower, eyes half lit. Feeling like a poem that the stars just read. Got the blues in my chest, but it's humming sweet. Like a whisper from the void, wrapped in lo-fi heat. No plans, no calls, just let me be. In the smoke rap dream, I'm finally free. Burning sage with the screen dim low. Phone's out of juice and I like it so. I see faces in the swirl of the smoke. All my worries drown in this velvet glow. Gravity soft, the world's on mute. Jazz in the background, bassline cute. Thoughts in slow dance, tracing loops. With every hit, I'm breaking the noose.
Ooh, hush now, baby, don't rush the fade. We living in a sketch the moonlight made. No answers, no questions, just let it roll. Lo-fi life with a bruise.
It's a purple couch, daydream, slow motion vibe. Everything's heavy, but I'm learning to glide. Talk slow, move slower, eyes half lit. Feeling like a poem that the stars just read. Got the blues in my chest, but it's humming sweet. Like a whisper from the void, wrapped in lo-fi heat. No plans, no calls, just let me be. In this smoke rap dream, I'm finally free. Just dream. Just breathe.
Stay here with me in the purple heat.
We ain't lost, we just give up wild. In the haze where we learn to smile.
Friday clock is 5XL. Let the shoulders drop, unlock the mental inbox. Let the heavy thoughts all stop. Swap the office silence for the city's general. Ain't about the party anymore, it's about something more. Just me, the steering wheel, and the road that leads to nowhere fast. Leaving Monday morning memos faded in the past. The only deadline now's the sunset, painting colors in the west. Putting my own peace of mind to the ultimate test. Windows down, the city breathes with me, a syncopated side. Chasing not a destination, just a different kind of high. Where the only notification is the rhythm in my chest. And the weeks accumulated weight is finally laid to rest.
Just a weekend vibe, a slow and steady coast. Reclaiming all the quiet that I needed the most. No alarms, no schedules, just a space to be unplanned. With the universe on shuffle and the volume in my hand. Yeah, it's a weekend vibe, a reset for the soul. Making all the broken pieces, feeling suddenly whole. In the cradle of the evening as the daylight starts to fade. I'm booking no appointments with the mess that I have made. Might hit up a friend for coffee, might just wander all alone. Roll in the streets, I hustle on, make them feel a bit like home. Notice how the light hits buildings that I never even see. When I'm rushing through the current of what I'm supposed to be. This is my time to recalibrate, to listen to the drift. To give my mind a software update for a much needed lift. From the constant expectation to perpetual what's next. This is the sacred interval, the time to be unperplexed. Just a weekend vibe, a slow and steady coast. Reclaiming all the quiet that I needed the most. No alarms, no schedules, just a space to be unplanned. With the universe on shuffle and the volume in my hand. Yeah, it's a weekend vibe, a reset for the soul. Making all the broken pieces, feeling suddenly whole. In the cradle of the evening as the daylight starts to fade. I'm booking no appointments promise with the mess that I have made.
It's a buffer zone, a sanctuary built in time. A chance to write the narrative in different looser rhyme. Where productivity ain't king and my worth is not my speed. It's in the simple act of planting a forgotten little seed of joy.
For no damn reason, just because I can. The most revolutionary, gentle, personal plan.
Spin cycles humming a mechanical lullaby. My only company tonight neath these fluorescent skies. A duffel bag of what ifs and a week's worth of regret. Watching my old gray hoodie do a slow wet pirouette. Saw her name flash on my phone, are you up? Didn't reply. Words get tangled in the wash and promises can die in the heat. So I'm just sitting with the scent of cheap detergent and the ghost of her perfume making a different kind of urgent plea to the universe and the thump of the drum. Can you wash a memory out till it's numb?
This is where the lonely come, to cleanse their worn out skins, to rinse the daily grime away, let new beginnings spin. It's a temple of fresh starts with a coin up kinda gray, staring through the portal glass at a slow rotating space. At the laundromat at 2 a.m., where the lost and found hearts go, to separate the colors from the mess we didn't know. We were carrying the stain of a laugh, the bleach of the fight, tossing it all together, hoping it comes out right. Yeah, at the laundromat at 2 a.m., truth gets agitated clean, in the suds and in the silence, in the solitary scene, watching my whole world turn around in a metal heated cage, turning to restless, dirty page.
An old man, two machines down, folds a sweater, precise and slow. A lifetime in the creases he's caring for. I know a girl with smudged mascara stares blankly at a sheet, spinning dreams from yesterday and fast repeat defeats. We're a gallery, acquire battles under humming, buzzing lights. Each load of private history, a sleepless, lonely nights. My timer buzzes sharply, a joke back to the now. The cycle's done, the question is, do I remember how to fold the future by myself, warm and soft and dry, or just leave it in the basket and wonder why.
At the laundromat at 2 a.m., where the lost and found hearts go, to separate the colors from the mess we didn't know. We were carrying the stain of a laugh, the bleach of the fight, tossing it all in together, hoping it comes out right. Yeah, at the laundromat at 2 a.m., truth gets agitated clean, in the suds and in the silence, in the solitary scene, watching my whole world turn around in a metal heated cage, turning to restless, dirty page.
Maybe life's just a series of cycles, wash, rinse, spin, repeat. Stain, treat, hope the heat don't make the fragile colors bleed. You gotta sort your own load, separate the weak from the strong. Sometimes the thing you're trying to save is the very thing that's wrong. You just gotta let it go in the final clearance, and wear what's left with confidence.
Spills into the morning, right?
tap the ash, watch it float like time. Got a jazz loop rolling, sipping bitter lime. Curtains barely move, silence got weight. Sinking in the couch like it sealed my fate. Eyes on the ceiling, thoughts on the water. Drifting through the days like a moonlit marauder. This ain't sleep, it's a velvet cage where pain writes poems across every page.
Swirl, another drag, another echo in this dim lit world. No clock, just heartbeats and trembling light. Another slow jam for the ghost of the night. The world outside don't feel so close, and hear the blues and the haze compose. This ain't lost, it's just being found in the hum of the dark with no one around.
Yeah. Old record skipping, like the past don't rest. I wear these scars like a thrifted vest. Nothing polished, everything worn, but comfort lives in things that are torn. The streets hum outside like a lullaby, but I'm floating with the ash, way up high. My mind's in loops, but loops feel warm. Wrapped in this beat like a quiet storm.
Ooh, just breathe and let it slide. We got no plans, just a dream to ride. Ooh, keep drifting inside.
Ashes in the glass, and I'm watching it swirl. Another drag, another echo in this dim lit world. No clouds, just heartbeats and trembling light. Another slow jam for the ghost of the night. The world outside don't feel so close, and hear the blues and the haze compose. This ain't lost, it's just being found in the hum of the dark with no one around. So here's to the silence and the hidden places, the empty rooms and forgotten faces. I'm not escaping, I'm just standing still in a world that won't, but this moment when will. Sidewalk cracks where the wild things push through. Some fights a shadow of a high rise, painting the morning new. My headphones on a private world. In the middle of the rush, the city's heartbeat in my chest. A gentle steady crush, weaving through the bodies, each one a universe untold. A million different stories in the metro, young and old. I'm just a ceiling in the steel, trying to find my patch of light in the rhythm of the crosswalk in the amber of the night. They say the city's lonely, a concrete jungle, cold and gray. But I find a poetry in the rain on a fire escape. In the neon bloom that stains the puddle after dusk. In the hush respect inside the late night bookstore's mug. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's an urban bloom growing in the unlikeliest of places. Beauty in the broken lines on 1,000 different faces. The symphony of taxi horns and distant subway trains, washing off the daily grind in the summer evening rain. Hey, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, it's an urban bloom, a quiet magic in the mess. Finding your rhythm in the chaos, more or less. My roots are in the pavement now, my head above the street. And the city's concrete garden makes my incomplete, complete, yeah, yeah. My My studio's a shoebox, views a brick wall, that's the price. But the beat bumps through the thin walls, making everything feel nice. The bodega cat's a king, the barista knows my order. These tiny constellations help me keep my mental border from the stress that climbs the buildings, tries to steal away the calm. I find it in the details and the neighbors off a palm, helping with the groceries up the 5-floor walk of climb. These little moments stack up over time. Urban bloom, growing in the unlikeliest of places. Beauty in the broken lines on 1,000 different faces. A symphony of taxi horns and distant subway trains, washing off the daily grind in the summer evening rain. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, it's an urban bloom, a quiet magic in a mess. Finding your own rhythm in the chaos, more or less. My roots are in the pavement now, my head above the street, and the city's concrete garden makes my incomplete. Complete, complete, yeah, yeah. It ain't for everyone, this gritty kind of grace, the constant hum, the frantic pace. But in the struggle there's a strength you can't buy, a clarity that comes from looking the grind in the eye, and choosing to see the flowers in the cracks anyway, choosing to bloom today. Yeah, 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 yeah. Check the caller ID, it's me again. Leaving messages in your DM, but you ain't got time, my friend. I see you online, green dot bright, but my text turned blue. A one-way conversation, tell me what I gotta do to get a slice of your attention, just to crumb a little piece. But I'm at the bottom of the list, waiting for the seats. In the system, I don't hope it's a pathetic melody, playing on repeat inside the stereo with maybe heat. And I know I should fall back, let the signal fade to black, but my stupid heart's a reload button, clicking right on back to the home screen of your face. The app I can't delete, a low battery addiction, feeling obsolete. I'm low pridey, baby, bottom of the stack. You get to me if there's time and there's never time for that. A notification you swipe away without a read, just a buzz inside your pocket, a silent gentle plea. Yeah, I'm low pridey, a background app that runs, consuming all my data, chase imaginary suns. I need a system update, gotta force quit this desire, cause being your low priority, it set my heart on fire. I'm curating my stories just for your one view, analytics of my worth and the numbers looking blue. You double tap a pic from 6 weeks back, what's that about? Leaving me in algorithm limbo, filled with doubt. Is it a breadcrumb or a glitch, a momentary lapse? My brain's in conflict mode, file corrupted perhaps. I'm drafting replies to messages you'll probably never send, a digital age tragedy with no clear cut in. Pridey, baby, bottom of the stack. You get to me if there's time and there's never time for that. A notification you swipe away without a read, just a buzz inside your pocket, a silent gentle plea. Yeah, I'm low pridey, a background app that runs, consuming all my data, chase imaginary suns. I need a system update, gotta force quit this desire, cause being your low priority, it set my heart on fire. Maybe my worth ain't defined by the ping on your phone, maybe the delivered status means I'm out here on my own, and that's cool, that's cool. Gotta reset my own rules, clear the cache of your name, start a brand new day. No more waiting for a push, notification to save me. Yeah, yeah.
Say my name with the someday attached, a promise in the air, a plan for when you're less swamped, a thought that shows you care. But someday never heats up, it simmers on low flame, while other pots boil over and life calls out your name. I watch you stir the others, give your focus and your fire, while I'm left here just warming up, forgotten faint desire. A dish that's always almost ready, but never makes the plate a permanent. I'll get to it, perpetually delayed day. I'm on your back burner, a low and steady heat, a recipe for patience that's somehow not complete. You keep me on the sidelines, in reserve and out of sight, a convenient option for a quieter night. Yeah, I'm on your back burner, and maybe that's my fault for accepting this slow cook, this indefinite hope. But a heart's not meant to simmer, it's meant to boil and rise. So I'm turning off your stove and opening my eyes. Yeah, you check on me in passing, give the pot a little stir, enough to keep me hoping, enough to keep the blur between neglect and future, between now and not just yet. A master of the maybe that I never seem to get. I'm on your back burner, a low and steady heat, a recipe for patience that's somehow not complete. You keep me on the sidelines, in reserve and out of sight, a convenient option for a quieter night. Yeah, I'm on your back burner, and maybe that's my fault for accepting this slow cook, this indefinite oh. But a heart's not meant to simmer, it's meant to boil and rise. So I'm turning off your stove and opening my eyes. So find another element, a cooler spot to rest, 'cause I am taking back my flavor, I am giving it my best. To a chef who's in the kitchen, present for the meal, who doesn't keep the finest ingredient under seal. I was on your back burner, a low and steady, a recipient complete, and was incomplete, a convenient option for a quieter night. But I'm stepping into the light, I'm off your back burner, and I see it clear and true. A heart's not meant to simmer, it's meant to boil for you. So keep your lukewarm intentions, your some days and your might. I'm someone else's main course, starting here tonight. Are flickering dim, sitting in the corner where the light doesn't reach the rim, oh. The grinder turns quiet, the only sound in the room, breaking down the medicine to chase away the gloom. Looking through the window at the empty boulevard, trying to find a reason why the world has grown so hard. One pull for the silence, let the silver cloud rise, watching how the city looks through these bloodshot eyes. The bass is a rhythm that I feel inside my bones, a kingdom of ashes on a world of stepping stones. No polish on the words, just the truth on the tongue. Living in the spaces where the old meets the young, and the palm trees are waving like ghosts in the wind, counting up the places where the story should have been.
I'm sinking in the sea, I'm fading into gray, waiting for the shadows to take the rest of me away. Fire on the wax, let the needle find the heart. Everything is ending before it even starts. It's that smoke, so that heavy duty high, tracing all the secrets on a charcoal color sky. Yeah, we burning steady, yeah, we burning slow, with nowhere to be and nowhere left to go. Just a hazy vision in a world of cold steel, trying to remember how the sunlight used to feel. The vinyl's got a crack, but the beat stays true. Thinking about the people and the things I used to know. Got the cushion, the lungs, and the lead in the feet. I can hear the heartbeat of the dead-end street. It's a lonesome vibration, a frequency of pain, looking for the sunshine in the middle of the rain. Indigo therapy, the only way to breathe, in a city that's always looking for a reason to leave. Phones on silent, let the world just spin. I'm busy dealing with the ghosts that live within. Stay low, stay silent, let the haze be the shield, the only type of mercy that the concrete will yield. Lower than the ground, higher than the moon. Everything is ending, but it's ending too soon. Just let it breathe. Fire on the wax, let the needle find the heart. Everything is ending before it even starts. It's that smoke, so that heavy duty high, tracing all the secrets on a charcoal color sky. Yeah, we burning steady, yeah, we burning slow. With nowhere to be and nowhere left to go. Just a hazy vision in a world of cold steel, try and remember how the sunlight used to feel. Hey.
Street lights hitting the dash like a strobe in the dark, leaving behind every memory, every cold-hearted spark. Got the windows rolled up, let the cabin fill with haze, lost in the rhythm of these West Coast nights and days. I'm breaking down the truth, the blade in my hand, searching for a peace of mind in this godforsaken land. The bass is a thud, a reminder I'm alive, watching all the empty souls struggling to survive. It's that OG sickness, that beautiful decay, smoking on the pain just to make it through the day. One pull for the loneliness, one for the pride. There ain't no place left for a man like me to hide. And the palm trees are silhouettes against the purple moon. I'm hoping that the end of the record comes soon. Everything is heavy, everything is still. I'm just a silhouette climbing up a lonely hill. Midnight hydraulics, bouncing on the pain, searching for the sun in the middle of the rain. Is that sad marijuana soul, that fire on the wax, losing every feeling till the heavy heart cracks. Yeah, we burning steady, yeah, we burning low, so low. Nowhere to be, nowhere to go. Just a smoke-soaked spirit in a chrome-plated dream. Nothing's ever really quite as perfect as it seems. Vinyl is scratching like a cat at the door. I can't find the person that I was anymore. Got the cushion, the lungs, and the blues in the head, counting up the words that I should've never said. The G-funk whistle is a lonely-ass cry, echoing the shadows as the world passes by. They see the low rider, they see the gold rims, but they don't see the water where the broken man swims. In the therapy, the needles in the groove, I'm too heavy-hearted to even make a move.
move, stay faded, stay silent, stay true to the ghosts, to the ones we loved and the ones we lost the most. Slow it down till the world is a blur. Don't wake me up, let it stay like it were. Just let it fade.
Middle at night, hydraulics, bouncing on the pain. Searching for the sun in the middle of the rain. Is that sad marijuana soul, that fire on the wax? Losing every feeling till the heavy heart cracks. Yeah, we burning steady, yeah, we burning slow.
So slow,
nowhere to be, nowhere to go. Just a smoke-soaked spirit in a chrome-plated dream. Nothing's ever really quite as perfect as it seems.
But I don't see a face, just a hollowed out soul in a smoke-filled space. West Coast fog rolling in through the blinds, matching all the chaos in my tangled up mind. I'm breaking down the buds like I'm breaking down my past. Nothing in this life was ever built to last. One flick of the flame and the room starts to tilt, trying to smoke away the shame and the heavy-handed guilt. The bass is a thud in the center of my chest, the only kind of rhythm that could put the ghost to rest. Red eyes staring at a world that's turning cold, the saddest story that was ever never told. And I'm drifting past the edge of the neon lights, losing every battle in these long distance nights. The gravity is pulling and I'm ready to sing down to the bottom where I don't have to think. It's the sad mirror on my soul, bleeding on the wax, watching all the colors of my life turn to black. Just a smoke-soaked heart in a West Coast dream. Nothing's ever really quite the way that it seems. Yeah, we burning through the pain, burning through the fear, waiting for the memories to finally disappear. Slow blues rap for the ones left behind, looking for a piece that I know I'll never find. Vinyl's got a scratch and it's skipping on my name. Life is just a cycle of the sorrow and the shame. Inhale the heavy truth, exhale the hollow lies, watching how the embers reflect in my eyes. Phone's on the floor, yeah, the battery is dead, just like every single dream that I had inside my head. Indica therapy, the needle in the groove. I'm too paralyzed by the sadness to move. Blood on the record, smoke in the heart, waiting for the silence to catch me when I fall. Kush on the table, blues in the air. I'm finally at a place where I don't even care. Falling further than the floor, walking through a closing door, the door. Just let it fade. It's the sad marijuana soul, bleeding on the wax, watching all the colors of my life turn to black. Just a smoke-soaked heart in a West Coast dream. Nothing's ever really quite the way that it seems. Yeah, we burning through the pain, burning through the fear, waiting for the memories to finally disappear. Slow blues rap for the ones left behind, looking for a piece that I know I'll never find.
The city's a wet painting, tones of gray and chrome. Street light halos bleed on asphalt, turn the pavement into foam of a memory that surfaces in the quiet of this car, of your laughter in this very passenger seat. It didn't seem that far away, a different season, different me behind this wheel. When every single traffic light just made our evening feel more stolen, more romantic, like the whole world was on pause. Now the silence has a texture, and it's highlighting the flaws in my review logic. Now every corner holds a ghost, a whisper in the rain, a flicker of a silhouette I'm trying to explain. Away is just a pattern of the city's random globe, but my heart's a stubborn historian, refusing to let go. Yeah, just a city slide through the aftermath of us, where every block's a postcard from a faded kind of trust. The diner where we argue, the bridge where we made peace, the quiet turning into a slow permanent release. Yeah, it's a city slide, and I'm just along for the ride, watching an old movie play on the window, side by side with the present empty passenger seat and the road ahead. Driving through the blueprint of a love that's gone and fled. Yo, I should take a different route, I know I should divert, but muscle memories, a compass pointing back into the hurt. Past the bookstore where you work, the park bench with your name. The geography of missing you feels exactly the same as it did last week. The city shrunk to just the spots we knew, a personalized haunted map I'm driving myself through, in a ritual of quiet pain, a lonely move and wait for a future that we dreamed of, for every promise we didn't break soon enough. Just a city slide through the aftermath of us, where every block's a postcard from a faded kind of trust. The diner where we argue, the bridge where we made peace, the quiet turning into a slow permanent release. It's a city slide, and I'm just along for the ride, watching our old movie play on the window, side by side with the present empty passenger seat and the road ahead. Driving through the blueprint of a love that's gone and fled. Don't care about my heartbreak, it just evolves and grows. New cafes open, old ones close. Life just goes. And maybe that's the lesson in these midnight therapy drives, to watch the constant change outside and feel something inside start to shift from a museum to a street just passing through, from a shrine to you to just a view.